Superstars are created every day in the media. A skill, a performance, an act of bravery, or just the right look can catapult an individual to fame and fortune. The Superstars Hawaii Island Honors seeks to honor are outstanding citizens who seek to be good and do good on their personal missions in life and find amazing ways to contribute to our island community. Hawaii Island Honors, in its inaugural year, salutes two unsung heroes of education. The visionary and dedicated leadership of Eric Hagiwara and Dale Olive at Waiakea High School excel at making math and physics exciting to learn through hands-on learning. Their shared mission has never been fortune or fame, but simply connecting math and science to real-world applications, and robotics has proven to be an excellent choice over the last 12 years. Outstanding educators like Dale Olive and Eric Hagiwara invest their lives where it really counts, inspiring students beyond their coursework to gain vital life skills.
My name is Gary Murayama. I graduated from Waiakea High in 2011. Right now I'm at Seattle University and I'm about to graduate with a degree in electrical engineering. Congrats Olive and Hagi on receiving this recognition. You guys definitely deserve it. The two of you really influenced my decision to pursue engineering in college. And some of the most valuable experiences that I have come from my time in the robotics program. The program really showed me what engineering is and how it can be applied to real-world problems, which is something that even in college is hard to learn by just taking classes. Without that and your constant recommendations to consider engineering as a career, I don't think that I can say that I would be where I am now. After graduation, I'm going to be working as an electrical design engineer at Kenworth Truck Company here in Washington State. And I hope that kind of goes to show that the work that both of you are doing is directly influencing the STEM community, and not just in Hawaii. So thank you again for the work that you have done and continue to do for your students, and good luck with everything in the future.
Hi, my name is Grant Uekawa. I graduated from Waiakea High School in the year 2011. I will be graduating this year from the University of Hawaii at Manoa with a Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering. I'm a member of Eta Kappa Nu HKN, the Honor Society for Electrical Engineers, and in August I will be working for Northrop Grumman as a Communication System Engineer. I'd like to thank Mr. Hagiwara and Mr. Olive for encouraging me to pursue a degree in engineering. Thank you.
Aloha, I am Abraham Sylvester, a Waiakea High School graduate of the year 2014. I'm currently a freshman at UH Manoa and intend to graduate in the year 2018 with a degree in electrical engineering. I'm pursuing a STEM major in large part due to the great robotics programs created by Mr. Olive and Mr. Hagiwara. Thanks to these great robotics programs, I was able to realize how much I enjoy the engineering field, as well as to create many great memories. Through the robotics programs, I was able to travel around the world to places like Japan and Florida and compete against all types of people. And under the guidance of Mr. Olive and Mr. Hagiwara, I was able to win many competitions and acquire many awards. I will never forget many of these memories for the rest of my life, and I owe this all to Mr. Olive and Mr. Hagiwara. I hope one day I will be able to mentor and guide students the same way that you mentor and guided me through my high school career. All I have to say to them is thank you.
Yeah, for me it's the students. We've always been trying to do things together. Dale and I with different science, math things. One day he says, hey, you want to try this robotics deal? And we saw that we couldn't we had to kick students out of our room, and the learning opportunities were so great. I think that's what kept me going. It's actually the students.
Yeah, I think the first year we went to Seattle for the regional of FIRST Robotics, and that's really what it was. We only planned to do it 1 year when we originally started. We thought I would just try this because it was a lot of work, but at the end we ended up going to the quarterfinals. We got knocked out in the quarters, but afterwards the kids, the excitement, and some of them actually told us on the way back on the plane that it changed their lives. And for a high school student to say that was something else. And so we kind of looked at each other and said, you know what, we got to keep doing this because this really had an impact on kids. And that was that first year, and we've been seeing it over the last 13 years where we're seeing them now get jobs and go off to college and be rock stars in engineering and technology careers. So it's kind of something that's it's really about the student thing. Is ultimately what it is.
More than worldwide travel and the National High School and International Collegiate Championships won, the true measure of their success is in their Waiakea High School students who build skills and knowledge, leadership, confidence, and high personal achievements through the robotics program at Waiakea High School. Dale Olive and Eric Hagiwara, here are rewards only the best in any field of work can receive.
My name is Amber. I graduated from Waiakea High School in 2007 and UH Manoa in electrical engineering with a specification in electrophysics in December of 2012. One of my biggest accomplishments, I feel, is mentoring students, and Olive and Hagi helped inspire that. I've watched several students from McKinley High go from being shy and quiet students in high school to graduating in their respective majors as confident men and women. I'm so happy and so proud of them, and I'm so happy that you both inspired me to help others out and to give back. Thank you so much. You guys really deserve this award. Thanks for the memories, guys.
Hey Mr. Hagiwara, hey Mr. Olive, or as we like to call you, Hagiwaras and Dad. First and foremost, we would like to congratulate you on the recognition you are receiving or have received, depending on when this is shown. My name is Leanne King, for those of you who don't know. I was a class of 2010 graduate of Waiakea High School. I was part of the program for 4 years. Currently, I'm at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, studying electrical engineering with a focus in electrophysics. And my name is Carlin King, and yes, we are twins. And I'm also going to the University of Hawaii at Manoa, majoring in electrical engineering, but with a focus in signals and systems. In our freshman year, I was offered a position to help teach teachers how to teach robotics in their classrooms using underwater robotics. And they had a training session for the mentors, and they had these circuits, and there was a bunch of seniors and a bunch of upperclassmen and graduate students, and they had no idea how to solder. They had no idea how to put together a circuit or put together an underwater robot, and within 10 minutes I was done with mine. And they were all really impressed, and they said, "Oh, can you teach us?" And it was really nice. It was a really nice feeling because I knew something that all of these seniors didn't. And it's all thanks to the Waiakea High School robotics program and the fun and the learning that we had and did while we were there. We can't tell you how many times. We joked about it a lot during our schooling, where we have actually said we owe it all to Mr. Olive and Mr. Hagi and the Waiakea High School robotics program. But we do, and half our paychecks go to Mr. Olive and Mr. Hagi. We promised, so it's coming. Don't worry. So we just want to thank you guys and congratulate you guys again. We're taking everything that we've learned in college and in high school with us for the rest of our lives. We're going to graduate here in the next 2 semesters, and we really look forward to applying all that knowledge in the workforce, and we owe it all to you guys. We're sorry we couldn't be there. We have some finals coming up. Wish us luck. and congratulations again, and thank you very much for everything you've done for us, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Hi, this is Aisha at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I am currently in the Power Lab where we're testing boards for the new Mars rover that's scheduled to launch in 2020. I'm also currently designing new power boards for other missions. When I look back on high school, some of the things I remember most are my math and science classes. They were by far some of the best classes I have ever taken. I remember just cracking up in chem and physics. Now that I'm quite a few years older, I realize how rare, dedicated, and enthusiastic teachers are. So thank you, Mr. Olive and Mr. Hagiwara, for teaching us how to love science and math and giving us the lives we have now.
Mr. Olive and Mr. Hagiwara, it's Leah, class of 2003. Quite some time has passed since high school, but I still remember senior year robotics, and what a unique and awesome learning opportunity that was. And I just want to say thank you for all the time and energy both of you guys put into your students, including me. It got the wheels turning about thinking about studying engineering. Thank you. I've had a lot of neat opportunities. I got to intern at Boeing and intern at a company that made scanning electron microscopes. And even last year, one of the teams I was working on at Georgia Pacific, we actually won a governor's award from the governor of Washington. So I just wanted to say thank you to both of you for all the dedication and your personal time too that you both invested in all of us. So Hope to see you guys next time I'm in Hawaii.
Hi, my name is Kelson Lau and I'm from the Waiakea High School class of 2009. I graduated with my undergraduate electrical engineering degree from UH Manoa, and I was accepted into the master's program at USC. I'm currently working as an engineer at Raytheon Space and Airborne Systems in Southern California. While I already knew at a young age that I wanted to be an engineer, it was through the program at Waiakea High School that I was able to really develop and learn new skills that helped me eventually excel in the field. I learned how to design circuit boards, which I used to make satellite subsystems and to lead the most successful micromouse team in UH Manoa history as a freshman. These experiences compounded and allowed me to obtain numerous scholarships, internships, and research grants. It cannot be overstated how great of an impact Mr. Olive and Hagiwara have had on my life. They are clearly very great influences. They'd always be there for me, whether I'm rebuilding my robot for the 10th time or making an omnidirectional IR receiver out of spoons the night before a competition. Thank you both for all that you've done for me all of my years in your program and everything you've done for everyone else who has had the privilege to go through it as well. I hope this recognition you're receiving tonight can even remotely capture how grateful we are to have had you as teachers, mentors, and friends. I hope you guys have a great summer, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Well, I'd like to keep doing this until it's no longer any fun. And right now, as long as the kids are enjoying themselves and I have fun with the kids. I actually like to see them compete. I like to see them go through their struggles and become aware of things and learn things. And I look for teaching opportunities where I can sneak in a math lesson here and there. So it's opportunity strikes. I teach them. It's great. They love it. They eat that stuff up.
Well, we're both long in the tooth in terms of careers. I think as of next year, I think we can both retire from the DOE with full credit. But we'll probably go a few more years after that. I think for competitive robotics, the sad thing is probably when we say it's over, it's probably over, because it's hard to find people that'll put in this much time. I still remember having Governor Lingle sit in my classroom after demonstrating everything we do, and she asked me a question I never really thought of. She goes, "How can I duplicate this in other schools?" And I really didn't have an answer for her, but as I thought about it, I thought, you need a nut. You need to find teachers that are willing to do all this work for free to have an impact on the kids. And I think sometimes we ask ourselves even why we do it. But it's just something we do and we enjoy it. But sadly, I think when we do hang this up, that'll probably be the end of the program, which is kind of sad unless we can attract somebody else nutty enough to kind of take it over. But they're few and far between.
Waiakea High School's robotics program is an active learning environment that motivates students to assimilate the concepts of math and science and opens the eyes of their students to bright futures. Dale Olive and Eric Hagiwara, for your love of teaching and dedication to your students, we thank you and honor you.